Hey guys, so today Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.11.0 and 0.11.1 were released for Android, Windows Phone, and iOS. So yes, finally the update is here, and we already do have 0.11.1. That 0.11.1 update is really just to fix crashing with opening worlds, and it's really kind of frustrating, especially for me, that they have this update out already. Because when you think about it, they had a 14 build beta for this update, and they release it, and then the day that it gets released, they have to, upload another bug fix. That is frustrating because, one, you have to go through the updating, which for most people isn't a big deal, but with me, I have to update MCPE Texture Pack Installer again, which I published a new beta, but now people are freaking out because, they can't use it because it doesn't support 0.11.1 yet. I did submit an update for that if you were wondering, but yeah, it's frustrating and it ruins the mod community, especially because like with the block launcher developer, he's got to deal with this now for updating his app and probably got to start over. People who are trying to develop mods have to start over and make sure everything works with 0.11.1. And overall, it's just absolutely frustrating. And like I said, they had so many builds, so many beta builds just for this to come out again. And that's not how updates should ever work. What it should be is the beta is meant for, fixing, the bugs and issues. Once they get that out, they update, to the 0.11.0 final version, and then 0.11.1 should be like, adding a couple features and maybe a few bug fixes that they find, although they shouldn't find many, and maybe a couple features or something cool, new or whatever. And 0.11.2 should be the same way, and so on and so on. And then, after, 3, 4, maybe even 2 of those kind of updates, they can start working on the next big update, And that's how they used to do it. Especially with Minecraft PC, that's definitely how they used to do it. But now it's just like with MCPE and Minecraft PC, it's just, it's one big major update, sort of. Even then, it's generally not even that huge of an update. And then, they just do bug fixes. Immediately do bug fixes. I mean, this update came out the day the 0.11.0 came out, just to fix bugs. And for some people, it left the game completely unplayable because it crashed every time they opened a world. That's unacceptable, really. And I don't understand why it has to be that way, but whatever. Let's just get into the video and go over all of the 0.11.0, or I should say 0.11.x features. So I'm just going to run around. I probably won't even be paying attention to what I'm doing. And clearly I wasn't at this point because there are trees on fire. Whatever. I'm just going to read off the changes and stuff here in 0.11.0, and then, like I said, just run around and do random stuff. So first off, we have the death messages. So when you die, it'll be just like with Minecraft PC. It'll say, so-and-so drowned to death, or so-and-so fell to their death, or so on and so on. It'll do that when you die, just like on Minecraft PC. They added language support, which a lot of you probably have already seen. And actually, I'll go show you that menu right now. Here you can, excuse me, you can change your language, which is something you couldn't actually do before. It used to be just English, but now you can change your language to any of these. I don't know how anybody can differentiate between these here. They all kind of look the same, but different. I don't know. Let's go back to English. I can't even scroll back up. Jeez. Wow. Found another bug already. Next one is custom ban messages. So this is for servers, and probably because Shogi joined the team. But custom ban messages. So like if you get banned from a server, it'll pop up and say you were banned for racism or inappropriate language or griefing, cheating, whatever. It'll pop up and say something like that if and when you get banned. I'm gonna put this fire out. Nope. They added a frame rate graph screen. Actually, I didn't even know about this one, and I don't even know how to get to it. Let's see if it's under the options here. Where is that? Frame rate graph screen. Wow. I don't even see that anywhere. But apparently they added it. I wonder if there's some sort of like gesture or something you have to do to get it to come on. Oops. That one I didn't know about. I forgot. Oh, I remember seeing something about it. I completely forgot about that feature, but it's actually a cool one, especially for, you know, if you're testing the performance, like if you're overclocking your phone or something like that, which is really fun to do. If you want to see if you get a performance gain or just kind of see where your frame rate's at when you're recording, that's something I would do. And so I need to figure that one out. Next one is the status of multiplayer worlds. So that'll basically tell you if your server is on, if a server is online or offline. So if I go up here and add a server and do that IP address, I'll put mine up. I'll put my IP address in, even though or server address, even though my server isn't up. And you can see here it's trying to test the server and see if there's anything there. Not getting a whole lot of information back because, like I said, there is no server up. Although it should pop up and say it can't find it. Well, I would assume. Maybe it'll just keep trying. I don't know. Whatever. Next one, a lot of you have probably seen, is fishing. So let's go ahead and get a fishing pole out. There we go. Now there is fishing. You just click the little fishing or the fish button there and you can fish in MCPE. This is a lot of people's favorite feature in MCPE, and this was added by Daniel Wustenhoff. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is one of the new developers and he added this one. And I think he also added boats, and that's another new feature. There we go, boats. And you can also fish while you're in your boat, which I put away my fishing pole. Whoops. There we go. Did it go? Oh, yep, there it is. So, yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite new feature is fishing and boats and stuff like that. And that is pretty cool. It's about time they got it added into MCPE. Let's try to get out of here. Leave boat. There we go. Nope. There we go. All right. Next up, I'm going to go over the blocks and items. So one of the version exclusive items they added is a dirt path. Let's see if I can find it here. Oops. That was Podzol. Where is it? A lot of this stuff I totally forgot about. And now I'm like struggling to find it here in this video. I probably should have looked at this before I did a video. They did add dirt paths. You know, for making your houses and stuff look better if you have a path leading up to it, especially if you're making like a little town or something and you want everything to connect, instead of using something like, you know, a big block like this here, you know, which isn't bad. I actually like the stone brick look for a path, but now there is the dirt path look, and that'll like for the old Western maps and stuff, there's a few of them that I've seen, and those ones I do really like. The old Western maps are really cool. Those will have probably will have the dirt path in it, which would be pretty neat. They added the redstone block, and that is not that one. What am I thinking? Here we go. Redstone block right there. Pretty cool stuff, just like on the PC version. Redstone block. They added boats, which I already went over, and also, like I said, the fishing rods. Alright, so they added new mobs as well. So they added bats, squids, cave spiders, spider jockeys, chicken jockeys, and baby zombies. So let's go ahead and see if we can find any squids here. One of the things I don't like, I don't remember if this was in 0.10.5, I didn't really go underwater all that much, but you can't see anything underwater at all. I mean, when you're right by it, yeah, you can see stuff, but when you're trying to look off in the distance, you can't see anything. But that's just one of my complaints, I guess. Whatever. New fish, or not fish, new food that they added is fish, salmon, clownfish, pufferfish, and rotten flesh. Pretty cool stuff. They added potion effects as well, and they didn't add actual potions, but they did, like, you know, if you get hit by a cave spider or something like that, you can be poisoned and then have the poison effect. And that's what they're adding, and hopefully once they get the nether added, we can get some actual potions in the game. That would be pretty cool, but no word really on the release date of the nether update, whenever that'll be. Although they did post a picture, and I made a video on it already, of the nether that they have so far, and it actually looks really good. But it's just not out yet, and they have no status on the release date, so that kind of sucks. New spawn eggs they added, probably something you would have guessed. Bat spawn egg, squid, cave spider, magma cube, and ghast. So let's go ahead and look at our spawn eggs. Man, I suck at getting through these menus. There we go. I'm just terrible at it. Alright, squid right here. There's our squid. There's our magma cube. Cave spider. There's our zombie pigman. Cave spider. And our magma cube. New spawn eggs. Alright, so they also added a option for editing your worlds, and I'm going to go over that right now. So you go play, and you can see, you probably already noticed it earlier, there's a little edit button here on the right hand side, and you can edit your world. You can switch it between survival and creative. If you're in creative, you can make it so it is always day. You have your seed up there, and then you can also rename your world. And then the delete button is also right up here. I wish they would have still had the edit button up on this page here where you could get rid of the worlds, like if you're going to get rid of a bunch of them, instead of having to go, you know, edit, delete, delete, edit, delete, delete, edit, delete, delete. You know, that's a pain. Also, another thing they did is they moved the adding server button. It goes new, and then this little button here. That is kind of dumb. You know, once you have it figured out, it's not a big deal, but you know, the button is just tiny, and it's, you know, it's not, you know, something that's obvious for people. You know, it's not something you would assume. You wouldn't assume it's under there. Like before, it was you clicked edit, and then you clicked external, and then you would add a server. Now it's new, and then this little tiny button here, and then you can add a server. Both ways kind of sucked, I'll be honest. If they had a button that was like right on this page that said add server, that would be so much easier. That would be way better, but instead it's new, that tiny little button, and you'll probably end up hitting advanced at some point on accident. Not that it's a big deal, but probably will. And another thing I noticed is if you hit back, wait, when was that? New, back, nope. I thought I noticed it was, maybe I just hit back twice, I don't know. Let's go ahead and make a new creative world. Now let's go back and edit it. Always, actually, let's just turn it into survival. This is something that was like crazily bugged right at the beginning of the betas, but they do have it fixed now. Everything is working as it should. Well, they had that like beta 9 or beta 10, they had the game mode switcher working properly, but for a very, very long time, they just had lots of issues with it, where it would kind of halfway switch your world. I went over it a million times. It would halfway switch. It was kind of cool. It was funny, but I'm glad they have it fixed. Always day. Now we're back in creative. If they added a command where you could actually change your mode, like on the PC where you can do /game mode 0 or 1, that would be so much easier, but commands aren't added. Also, there's color in the chat, so if you go over here, and you have this little button there, you do that, and then you put in a number. So if I put 2 in, you can see my text is green. Or if I go here and do that one and do 1, now it's blue. It's kind of a dumb way to do it, I'll be honest. I think adding or having to go hit this button here, I think that's kind of dumb, I'll be honest, like I said, but either way, we do have colored chat now, which great feature. I really like the colored chat, and it's very helpful on servers especially, but still, I wish there was like an easier way to do it. I don't know exactly what they would have to do. Maybe have a button over by the hide button or something like that, but something other than having to go all the way to this button, then going back to your numbers, typing, and if you want to change it again, do the whole process over again. You know, I think that's kind of stupid. But that is just me. So that is 0.11.0 and 0.11.1 and so on and so on. There's not, you know, it's not a huge update, I'll be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. I'm probably going to get made fun of for this. I totally forgot skins. Man. I almost ended the video. Embarrassment. I'm not going to re-record that though. All good. Let's go to the settings, and here you can see you have skins. You can get a custom skin here. Open up your gallery and get a skin that way, or you can use one of the ugly skin packs down here, which are paid. So I bought this skin pack in one of my other beta build videos, and you unlock all of these skins here. It's only, I think it was only like $1. Let's go look over here and see. Yeah, it's only 99 cents to get one, and all of these top ones up here are free. You don't need to pay for those, but to get the entire pack, it is 99 cents, which isn't really all that expensive, but these skins are just ugly. I don't know. I just don't like these skins. I know a lot of people feel the same way. They just said, you know, the skins are just bad. So, I don't know. I spent 99 cents on it. Not a huge deal, but, you know, not my... I'm never going to use a skin like that, ever. I'm going to use something custom over here. And I really hope they don't get rid of the custom option, because I did see some people who were using the skin pack skins in the custom section. They would basically get them for free that way. And I'm like, oh, man, if those people screw us over and make it so everybody, you know, or that we can't use the custom section anymore, that would suck. And I'm afraid that could happen, but maybe it's not a big enough deal. Maybe it won't make them enough money to actually make them get upset over it, the developers, that is. And I just noticed that the little custom text bar there keeps moving back and forth like the skins usually do. That's kind of funny. So there are other little tweaks and stuff like that, but nothing big. This, for the most part, is the 0.11.0 update. Not a big update, but a lot of the changes that they did, like skins and boats and stuff like, and fishing too, all those kind of features are, you know, steps in the right direction. So I'm glad that they did this, and I'm excited for 0.12.0. Crossing my fingers for Redstone and Nether. If they can get that in the same update, that would be like one of the best updates to MCPE ever. But you never know. Just crossing my fingers, right? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button to be notified every time I update a video. I'll be going over the 0.11.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and so on updates when they are released. And I'm also going to be doing an overview today, well, hopefully today, of my new MCPE Texture Pack Installer app that is going to replace Block Launcher for installing texture packs. It's also going to be mandatory in MCPE Mod Locator as well, which I will cover in that video. So hit that subscribe button. I hope to see you all in the next video. Hit that like button if you like this video. And as Linus Tech Tips, or Linus from Linus Tech Tips would say, if you don't like this video, hit that dislike button. Go for it. Go crazy. Knock yourself out. Hope to see you all in the next video. I already said that. Thanks for watching.